What's going on, guys? Take everything with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. Anything that a woman tell you, don't take it to heart. Women are very disingenuous people, and they tell a lot of lies. Um, Back in my younger days, I used to think that you have to go out here and you have to put all of this tremendous effort into pursuing females, and you gotta ask them out on dates, and you gotta keep texting them, and you gotta jump through all of these hoops and all of this stuff. But one thing I had to realize, if a woman like you don't have to jump through all these unnecessary hoops. You don't have to deal with all of these uh you don't have to deal with all this BS. If women find you to be a good looking guy, they'll make it easy for you to score. That's what I had to realize. If you text a woman and she start out texting you, and then you trying to link up with her, and she always come up with excuses, or she'll start out texting you and then just ghost you altogether and stop texting you. When you have to deal with those type of incidents with women, they just don't find you to be an attractive man. Because one thing I had to learn is that women make it so easy for men that they find attractive. A lot of these low life type of dudes, uh, a lot of those types of men, women will roll out the red carpet for them because they find them attractive. Uh, as a man, well, that's one thing I had to learn. You don't have to keep asking somebody to hang out with you. You don't have to keep texting somebody. You don't have to keep hounding somebody about linking up with you. If a woman is attracted to you, they'll give you interest. They'll be calling you. They'll be texting you. Women will be giving you feedback if they like you, if they digging you. And I wish I would have known this in my younger days, because it would have saved me a lot of grief. Uh, you don't have to keep, jumping through all these hoops, and you don't have to beg nobody to deal with you. That's what I had to learn as a man. If you got to beg somebody to fool with you, then, you know, you already lost if you got to beg. Because men who are desired, they don't have to sit around and beg nobody to deal with them. They really, really don't. And women, one thing about women I had to learn is that they'll say one thing and do something completely different. Women lie more than men. Women are very disingenuous people. They are some of the biggest liars ever. Uh, uh, a woman will tell you, I don't, women will tell you anything. They'll just straight up just tell you anything. So I you can't believe nothing that they tell you, because they just lie so much. And at the end of the day, when it come to people, you have to watch their actions. Don't watch what a person say, you watch what they do, because what they do will let you know their true intentions and how they truly feel. Um a woman will tell you that you're a decent looking man, but if you was to try to pursue that woman or ask that woman out, she would ghost you or give you an excuse to not deal with you. So that's what I had to learn. You can't take nothing to heart that they tell you. And one thing I had to learn is that it's not hard to get things popping with a woman. Women give the green light to men that they're very attracted to. You don't have to sit around and ponder and wonder uh if a woman like you and all of that stuff. If females like you, they'll give you the green light on sight. That's what I had to realize. Like, um, if you got to sit around and wonder if a woman like you, more than likely she doesn't like you. She doesn't find you to be an attractive man. Um, I just don't know what more to say about this. Women are just disingenuous people. They lie a whole lot. Uh, when you hear women say that they care about personality, that's a lie. When you hear women say they care about confidence in a man, that's a lie. Uh, Women are just liars. They just liars. So you can't believe nothing that they say. You have to just take it as a grain of salt, because women they'll lead you on knowing they don't like you. But see, a woman is not going to do that with a man that she's really attracted to. She's not going to lead him on knowing that she don't like him. Um, I just don't know what more to say about this. All I can say is anything that these women say, take it with a grain of salt. If a woman is attracted to you, they'll make it easy for you. You won't have to sit around and wonder and deal with all this unnecessary BS. And you got and you got a lot of dudes who are fed up with the nonsense that women are doing. You got a lot of guys, especially dudes who've never been sought after. Uh, guys in our position, we pretty much know where we stand. And what one thing I had to understand and realize is that you don't have to beg nobody to deal with you. That's what I had to get through my head. You don't have to uh keep calling a woman or keep texting a woman. You don't have to beg and plead. If you got to beg and plead, you already lost, because men who are sought after don't have to deal with all of that. Um yeah, you know, one thing I had to understand is that connecting with women is something that should be easy, but it's only easy if they find you attractive. If women find you to be a good looking man, everything will flow. It'll be easy for you if they like your appearance. Um, one thing I never understood is that people try to make attraction more complicated than what it is, when it's very straightforward. You know, if a woman see a guy that she finds attractive, she'll make it easy for that man to smash. And one thing I had to understand also, women will also dodge certain red flags in men that they find very attractive. So let it be a dude that they feel is very good looking. He could have all the traits of the devil, but they'll ignore those traits because they find him to be a good looking man. One thing I had to understand about women, they dodge red flags in guys that they like. So let it be a dude that they feel is very attractive. They'll overlook the fact that he is abusive. They'll overlook the fact that he's a narcissist. They'll overlook the fact that he is a convicted felon. Women ignore red flags in men that they like. So when that's why I don't buy this personality stuff. When people tell you, you got to work on your personality, you got to learn game and all of that. I don't buy that, because when a woman likes a guy and she's attracted to a dude, she'll ignore certain red flags within that man. He could be a demon from hell, but she'll ignore those red flags. This is why I've gotten to a point in my life to where I don't listen to what these women got to say. I had to learn, when it comes to these females, take everything with a grain of salt, because anything that a woman say, it's not written in stone. It's not written in stone. Anything that women say, women lie all the time. And one thing I never liked either is men who take up for women knowing they're wrong. But that's pretty much my message. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.